All right, we're in hour 5 of this cook-off, and let's see what we got. Oh yeah. So the mushrooms have all been roughly chopped and gone in. I got the imperfectly whatever, the ones that No Frills is putting out, the ones that like they normally throw away because they're odd shapes or they're odd sizes or whatever. 2 packs of brown mushrooms were like 3.79. They were big packs. They were huge. So that's a lot of money saved, and they're perfectly fine. You're chopping them up and putting them in chili. Who cares what they look like, right? And I hate wasting food. And if you can buy stuff that's imperfectly whatever, or the stuff that they normally throw away, buy that because you're going to save money and you're going to protect the environment because food wastage is an enormous issue. That's my soapbox. All right, so these beautiful mushrooms are nicely cooked down. I've adjusted the spices. Had to add some more salt. I added some. Remember what I said in the previous video about having to see what you have in the fridge to make it interesting, to make it a bit of. We had some old, not old, but some French onion soup stock left over, still with onions in it, and this was getting a bit low, and I needed something to bring the liquid back up, but I didn't want to use water, and I didn't want to use the beef broth that you buy in Tetra packs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So I'm like, there's a lot of flavor in this. Let's put it in, and works out really well. It's pretty spicy because of the chipotle and adobo. It's spicy to me. Now, spiciness is definitely in the on the tongue of the taster, I guess you could say. Don't put too much spice in things that you're cooking for a wide audience because you don't know who's going to be able to eat it or not. Always have stuff that you can bring to add to that, and we do. We grow our own peppers in the backyard. Everything from little small whatever peppers like Thai chilies or whatever to California Reapers. So we're big spicy family, but it may not work for everybody, right? So this has a lot of stuff actually that was grown in that backyard. Always try and grow your own food if you can. It's not hard. What else? So there's uh, there's I've had to add a bit more paprika in it to bring up the back end of the flavor profile. You don't want something to be just one note. Ooh, it's this and that's it. You want it to have character. You want it to have substance, complexity, and it's not that difficult to create that. You just have to mix and match. You have to experiment. You have to be unafraid of making a mess and screwing around in the kitchen, and it's fun. So I'm gonna let this simmer down for a little bit longer. Where I have another hour until I have to go. It's on very very low, just to keep it working away. The meat itself, if you can tell, is pretty well broken down. Oh, I added the the beans. Ended up not throwing in everything I bought. That's fine. You want a good amount of beans in every spoonful. So if you're not sure what that is, throw some in. Take a spoon that you would normally use to eat it. Take it out. Oh, okay, that's what I'm gonna get. Really simple. No need to guess. You have everything you need. That's not for me. I've not started a fire. So yeah, everything's broken down very nice. So it's not too rustic, and with chili it's easy to, like, you can make a quick chili and it's rustic and it's chunky and whatever, and that may be cool for you. Me, I prefer something it's a little bit more broken down, a little bit some a little bit more not elegant on the tongue, if that makes any sense. I don't know. That's pretty much it. uh I didn't add any rice to this. Normally, there I would either have rice or a bread available. I've been assured that the party I'm going to, someone will be bringing bread. so I haven't added rice. Having this, having rice in it, is totally cool. Just adjust the sodium content so that if you're cooking the rice in there, it's not going to soak up all the sodium and make it bland. And it's a good thing. You can just put it in the fridge, warm up whenever you want, and it's there. And it's a good hearty meal, especially during the winter. Nothing to really fuss about. That's really it. That's sort of the end of this thing. It seems really fast for you guys because you watched all of what 15 minutes of this. I've been cooking this for about 5 hours now, and it's been an adventure. The last video I send is going to be the reaction. I'm gonna see if I can get a few people to say what they thought about it. All right. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. I've tasted it. You continue to taste it over, over your cook time, and you're like, could use this. Could use this. Always good to don't put too much of something. Put it in increments. You can't. It's a lot harder to take something out than it is to put it in. Okay, so be careful. Be be calm. Be patient, and just build that profile. All right, so that's it. Next video, reactions, hopefully, if anybody cares to be on my my YouTube channel and have nobody ever watch it. All right, later.